We hop on board with the first fight. This is the first fight that's broken out every single match, and it's Lynchburg Clay, Huge Dove going down first. The Mirage Res does come out. Saxter gets bamboozled. Kong in a 2v2. Yellow behind. Not able to get the knock on the altar. It's just up to the Bangalore. Bangalore in a 2v1, and Lynchburg Clay goes down. Boo the Dude might be running up on Warren G. Harding. Yep. That's going to be the Newcastle catching out our solo, and AoE Killer hits him with the G7. Is pushing New London. So this is going to be Lava Leader getting put to 1 HP. Lifeline's going to go down. Rampart's going to get down 1 HP. This Rampart, she's 1. Needs to connect. Springfield Divide is going to go down. That's going to be Kong with that triple take, getting another knock. Saxter going to push this top floor door. He's going to get the nade in. Springfield playing super slow here. They should push him here as his teammates are coming in from the bottom. Kong is going to commit the Mirage. 1 HP, is able to get the knock. Should get traded out here. It's a 2v2. Panda God, huge hipfire spray onto Connor Mess, and it's a 2v1. Springfield Hollins is going to go down here. Saint X actually getting the better of Taze Valley. It's going to be Rice Killer trying to get out. And there's another team here. It's going to be Goshen. Launchlight rotating in, gets the first knock on the Saint X. Stubby win on the push here. He's going to get his fin, and I believe the teammates for Saint X, yes, they're getting out. Coda taking on Troy in Siphon. It's going to be Troy, the altar, getting caught out a little bit here. Neskimo on the chase on that Ash. Fuse for Troy. It's going to back up. And this is going to be up in Climatizer in God Spot. Taze Valley finally eliminated at the hands of Middletown. East Can losing out on 2. It's just going to be the Newcastle. He's going to go for the insta-res, but this should be free KP for Barberton. It's one. It's just a solo left. His Valk is going to push on that Pathfinder. Middletown here getting into it with Springfield. Springfield still sitting in Fragment, and he kidnaps the Revenant. Great play out of Panda God here. Mirage is going to push in there. He's going to get traded out by the Bangalore. Let's flip on the Zen. Let's see what Zen can do on the Revenant. Zen's going to be 1 HP. He's going to try to range through the zone. Bangalore is going to go down here. It looks like he was able to get out of it, and Springfield's attention is now turned onto Goshen. So Springfield and Goshen are now going to fight, and Middletown should be able to get out of this. And that's going to be Reynoldsburg up on the height here. Lakota getting a knock on the North Baltimore up in the kill feed. North Baltimore taken out. Middletown is going to try to get them. Barberton and Warren G. Harding here may be fighting here on the far north side of zone. These two teams got to be careful here as Ashland is in the area and could potentially fighting here. Elemental gets a huge off angle with that Gold Devotion. Takes the 1v1 with the Mirage. Puts him to 1 HP. And he gets the off. And he gets a knock. So he gets a trade 2v2. Elemental's going to take damage to both squads. And Barberton is able to take out Warren G. Harding. But Lakota is here. And that altar ult to a whole 2 feet away. Neskimo figures out where it is. Barberton, the solo, is going to try to Pathfinder zip out. Not quite sure who's flying in right now. It's the solo of Barberton A. So the solo of Barberton A flies as far away from zone as he can and flies into a bunch of squads. Goshen is hitting the respawn right underneath everyone. That's going to be Brookside eliminated. Looks like Brookside tried to take siege of the building Ashland was playing, and they get punished for it. Let's stay on board with the Troy and Goshen fight. Panda God gets a knock onto Troy. So Springfield drops on Troy, and Troy is getting pinched between the two teams. That's 2 going down for Troy, and that is Troy eliminated. And they're getting into it. Lakota getting the first knock on Ashland. Just going to be the duo of Ashland here. Nate's going to come out from Flower Tortilla as he drops on him. He is burning 1. As they get a... No, that guy goes down, and I believe that's Reynoldsburg. Stompy's fan pushes the duo alone, and that's going to be Ashland taken out in 5th place. Reynoldsburg taken out in 6th. And St. XG is putting shots down, but they do have to move here. As he's looking for St. X. Not quite sure where St. X is, and he's going to get poked by Springfield, and Springfield getting one knock. It's going to be 1v1 Pro Trash Can and the Revenant. Revenant's going to go down to the zone, and that's Goshen falling. Neskmo here trying to hold Springfield and force them to the lowdown. Slide down's coming out, so Panda God is electing to slide down on Sanex and finds the whole family. Is able to get the one knock. Bangalore not even going to shoot back. That's 2 knocks, and Springfield might pick up some KP here. All they have to do is survive this, Neskimo. And that is Springfield falling, and I don't believe Springfield picks up their KP, and Lakota takes match number 1. Izzy, 1 HP on that Octane, is going to turn and throw a nade. Not sure. Thermite's not going to do it. Zen should get the knock here as he is still 1 HP. We've got Springfield Hall in A and Springfield round 2. Springfield got the better of them in game number 1. Panda God here is going to get swung by all 3. He's going to do... Pathfinder Zip's going to come out, and that's not good for that lifeline. She is not going to get away here. It's just going to be 1 up. It's Pro Trash Can as he rats, and this is Barberton coming in. So Barberton getting into it with Springfield Holland here. Loses out on 1. They take out 1 in the meantime. So it's going to be a 2v2 here. Going for the res. Good shots connecting out of Elemental there with the Prowler. Both teams get a full reset. And then Springfield Holland is going to take the altar ult and run. Troy and Reynoldsburg this time. It's going to be Reynoldsburg on the height here. Troy on the low ground. Reynoldsburg has the positioning, but Rhymer's Paper Bag gets the first knock. That's going to be Aggravated Nerd getting the second one. It's just going to be the Ash Up. Is able to get the tether. Springfield Solo getting run down by Lakota as he gets locked up on by Barberton. New London here getting shot in the back, and Lynchburg Clay probably hears those cracks, and they should push up here. Bloodhound Scan's going to come out to see through the smoke. And Lifeline's able to take the altar Q and get away. Slash not able to connect. It's just 1 up. It's just going to be Lava Leader. He's going to try to get out. Monroeville get into a little bit of a fight here. It's going to be Monroeville on Ashland here. Lifeline going to get cracked. Ash going to get cracked. Lynchburg Clay. Looks like they might elect to wrap this as there's another team coming into the area. There's another team on this left. Wyatt might get caught out here. As he's going to elect to Newcastle Wall here on the right. It's going to be Chop getting into it with this other team. That's going to be Barberton, and that's a knock. It's a trade. Lynchburg Clay is going to leave this. So it's going to be a 2v2 for Barberton and Taze Valley. Chop is going to get chased. Newcastle is able to get the res off. White does have that attack available, is able to keep the Wraith up. As Lynchburg Clay finally comes back. So Lynchburg Clay is now here. Lynchburg Clay picking up a knock. Barberton's going to take the Nexus and get out. As Lynchburg Clay loses out on 1. Swing's going to come out from... And that's Taze Valley going out. And Barberton comes in, wreaks havoc, and runs. And they lose out on 2 for it at the hands of Goshen. We got a bunch of teams here. Nobody's in zone. Lynchburg Clay, Troy is picking up the KP on the Lynchburg Clay, and I believe that's Warren G. Harding that they're fighting with here in zone. Supreme Tomfoolerious is going to slide on the Newcastle. As Warren G. Harding loses out on 1, Newcastle should go down to that knuckle, and it's just the Valk up. Troy getting the best of Warren G. Harding. Top 14 squads up. Sheila's going to come out from Lava Leader. He's going to phase in front of him. This is round 3, so this zone does hurt quite a bit. Slash is going to try to rinse through it. Gotta know you can't heal through round 3. Lava Leader is going to pick up 1 set of KP, and he's going to walk right in front of Saint XB. Let's see if Spoon Lord gets the KP. And he's going to run away to the right because Brookside is looking down on everyone. Here, yeah, Reynoldsburg here getting into a little bit of a fight. It's going to be Blaze here getting the first knock. Teammate gets traded out. That's going to be Rumble going down. Both duos. Huge up here. Takes a 1v1 with the Conduit. We lost North Baltimore up in the kill feed. This is Goshen right underneath Springfield Hall and A. Saxer got to be careful here. Almost gets knocked from Ashland at the end of the bridge. Springfield Holland wants to take this fight. onto the team below them. Kong gets the crack onto the Ash behind him as Saxer goes down. Lakota here taking a 3v3 on Ashland. This fight happened last game. Flower Tortilla is going to go down here. Gets put to 1 HP. Stompy's fan is able to get on the door. Nate gets in and that might knock him. Good, he goes down. Lakota might get the best of Ashland here yet again. Nate's come out from Eskimo. Alter Q comes out from Freelo. Max Dragon here. Going to flank behind with Stompy's fan. They're able to even it up 2-2. Let's hop on board with Stompy's fan here. Eskimo's going to drop on him. Is going to get the knock onto Stompy's, or onto Max Dragon. Stompy's fan evens it up, but Lakota wins it. Doing a great job here, but they're getting pushed from Barberton. Barberton here going for the squad wipe on Reynoldsburg. Is able to connect a couple shots, and that is the evasive scammer getting the elimination, and they get taken out by Brookside on the height. So let's see, and it looks like Lakota is going for the low ground. So Lakota is going early, and this should be a Goshen win. Lakota losing out on their first one. As Goshen gets a knock. Eskimo is griefing Brookside right now. As Goshen is killing his teammates, he is doing his best to grief Brookside. 3 Mobies, trying to use them as cover. Good R301 spray. So Lakota Solo is able to get 1 knock. Gets the re-knock. He's going to get swung here. Good shots connecting there. Eskimo gets 2. It's just the gibby up for Brookside. And he's going to pick up his KP. So he's going to drop and get his KP. Gibby is going to go for the res right underneath him. He's going to go for the armor swap and then drop. Misses the second shot. And he connects it. Is it a 3v1? And it is. Eskimo 3v1's Brookside. East Canton going to have to play for second here as Goshen does have the height above them. They're going to try to tuck in this corner here. They're going to get swung. Bugs overextends, almost goes down for it. And his teammates have to drop and bail him out. They lose out on 1. It's a 2v2 for East Canton. East Canton gets taken out, and it's a 2v1 now. Goshen going for the res. It's going to be Eskimo. Can he 3v1 2 times in the same game? And he cannot. Goshen takes match number 2. Bangler's going to get cracked and should go down here. Gets put to 1 HP. And that is going to be Slash going down. So Springfield and Brookside, a couple of those teams in the top 5 here. Getting into it early. Ace Bocane on the chase. Looks like the second knock is going to come out. It's just going to be Protrascan, and he's running right into the hands of Lakota. Needs Lakota to fall early, and the best way to do that is to send them. Going to be a knock coming out, and Springfield Holland loses out on 1 and instantly runs. And yes, Freelo's going to take it. He's going to take it, and that is not a good idea. G. Harding from Cascades Falls here. Looks like they're pushing Goshen. And if Goshen falls here, Goshen loses out on 1. Warren G. Harding. Warren G. Harding and Springfield Holland being the saviors for the lobby right now, taking out the 2 top leaders. Newcastle Wall's going to come out, and he misses the roof. So Warren Goshen was able to get the respawn off. Revenant put to 1 HP. 3 teams here in checkpoint. Saint XA, Saint XB, and Middletown. Middletown here, looking for some KP onto Saint X. Is able to catch 1 with that Horizon All. The Lifeline hears him, and he's running in the zone. Rampart is running in the zone, running away from Middletown, but he is not going to be able to. Middletown, if they get an opening poke of damage here and see white armor just like that, Zen could send this. Bangler here on the right. Big 126. Goshen here right on top of Ashland. And Ashland is completely oblivious. Absolutely nobody sees them. And Goshen walks right by. Big 120 coming out. Another 120. Fuse is going to nade spam here. It's going to get blocked by that Catalyst. Do it again. Aggravated Nerd is going to push in. Swing comes in from the Fuse. The Fuse just dies for free. Vertinade's going to come out from Stompy's fan. Let's see if they connect here. And Paperback drops. He has to drop because of the Vertinades. Stompy's fan chases. He falls on him. He falls yet again. He's gonna try to take it a third time. I believe he's just stalling for Aggravated Nerd to get out. No, Aggravated Nerd is taking the 1v1 inside. As Troy is going to go down here. Warren G. Harding loses out on one. Push is going to come out. They do have the red armor, so they can stave off this push. Newcastle going to try to take the roof. He's going to take it into the full team. Monroeville eliminated up in the kill feed. And Barberton here in a fight, and they're going to get third party from North Baltimore. And he's going to come out. Evasive Scammer goes down for free. Barberton does a good job of trading it out, though. It's going to be a 2v1, and then that is North Baltimore coming in for the third party. As Middletown is on the push. Zen going to land right on top of him. And that is Lynchburg Clay taken out. And they're going to go straight into a fight with North Baltimore. Izzy shows his back to the one, gets one clip for free. Let's see if Whitaker Jesse can help save him. What else going to come out? And LeGrier gets the knocks. That's Kunai going down. LeGrier gets the first knock onto Kunai. They're going to have the most difficult time into zone here as they got to push uphill at Goshen. Goshen is on red armor. It's red on blue armor. This is not good for North Baltimore's LeGrier. Gets put to 1 HP. He's going to try to bat here. Izzy and Whitaker Jesse doing their best to hold. And the call comes out from LeGrier to back up. He's can get into a little bit of fight. Positive trades coming out. And he's can't. They're just letting the Newcastle Prime for free on the height. And then Newcastle gets all three. Newcastle at the 1v3. Gets two knocks. And East Canton is taken out. Brookside here getting a full reset underneath Ashland. Ashland on the push here. LeGrier here. Let's see if he's able to get both kills. Newcastle Tech comes out. LeGrier should grapple on this. No, he's going to chow it, get the crack. Grapple then comes out and he goes down. Puts him to 1 HP. It is winnable, but that Mastiff on the Newcastle Tech is doing a lot of damage, and North Baltimore's going to go down to zone here. No, Whitaker Jesse trips on the rocks. Stompy's fan gets put to 1 HP. Flower Tortilla and Stompy's fan both super low here. Bubba's gonna... Flower Tortilla doesn't even see him. And that is Ashland taken out for free. Push is going to come out from Middletown. So Lifeline here gets caught out. And this is Goshen getting pinched between Brookside and Middletown. And that is Goshen eliminated. Middletown should be able to pick up a lot of KP here just looking down on this for free. Middletown letting the res get off, trying to pick up that KP. And Brookside's crossing in the open. That third for Brookside's going to move here. He's going to run out of cover. Gets team shot from Middletown. Is able to survive it. Goes to 1 HP and finally gets knocked. Brookside here only one piece of cover. They do not have the Lifeline Halo available. They do have cover longer than Brookside. It just depends what Middletown does. Middletown could take out Brookside super easily. Warren G. Harding playing super small, but they do run out of cover first. Middletown's going to Halo send Brookside. Going to go for the KP. Zen getting one knock. It's going to be two knocks here. And it looks like the other two sent this to the Warren G. Harding. And so Middletown makes two different pushes. The duo sends the left and the solo sends right. And they pick up all of that KP in the end game. Great game out of Middletown. They were sitting in... What likes to do here? going with a little bit different of a play style. Looks like they might be looking for Middletown. They might be looking to take out the competition at Middletown. His Valk is going to be put to 1 HP. Is going to try to get inside, and he's going to go down here. Bangalore is going to push here. Sheila's going to come out. Going to have him pinned in the... And he gets the knock on Evasive Scammer. And Elemental trades it, but that is Barberton taken out. Team in the area. It's going to be Lakota this time. So this is now a 3-team engagement. Brookside's going to get caught out here. They got to shoot. Thermites are going to come out. He's going to take them on white armor. Those are huge thermites. He takes them for a... And Caleb just tanks the thermite? I'm confused. And Brookside is falling apart in shambles here. Just going to be one up. Freelo gets a knock. Catches him in the death box. 1G Harding here going to catch Saint X running away. Puts him to 1 HP. Doesn't know which one the real one is. And Dominic gets the knock. Good shots out of that Volt. Can he get the fin in the air? In the water. Stoppy's fans finds him out. Taze Valley pushes Saint X, and Taze Valley gets pushed by Middletown. This is going to be Middletown pushing here. Swings up with the Volt, gets the first knock on the chop. Good damage on the second guy, and this is Taze Valley. Down to just one. Just going to be the Ash, and Ash doesn't know what to do. Lets the team heal. Let's stay on board with the Lakota fight. This is going to be Lakota on Springfield Holland A. We've seen this fight a million times. Springfield Holland traditionally has gotten the best of it, but today it has been all Lakota. Springfield Holland getting the first knock on the Lakota. Inside, Connor Mess is chasing. He's not able to get the knock, and he goes down. Freelo and Neskimo now have a chance right on top of him. Gibby Alt Bubble has to come out from the Gibraltar. The Catalyst almost dies for free on that cross. He's not able to get any heals off. This is going to be 2 down for Ashland. It's just going to be a solo up itself. The Stompy's fan is going to have to 1v3, and he is not able to. Danger falling here as they get a knock onto North Baltimore. Just going to be Izzy up. Izzy does get a knock. Can he get that KP? No, it looks like he's going to elect to run and runs right into Neskimo. Middletown here, Zen with that PK. Big Vert nade comes out. Lynchburg Clay is forced to drop, and now Middletown is on the push here. That is in the area, but they are only a duo. So Lakota comes in for the third party, but as a duo, they have to be careful here. Horizon Ult comes out from Zen as the solo from Lynchburg Clay is now shooting them in the back and saves Lakota's life. Push is going to come out from the lifeline. I believe this is Lakota. And yes, that's Lakota falling in 7th place. Abu the Dude finally gets caught out, and he is successfully briefing East Canton as Middletown now picks up some more KP. And this is just the nail in the coffin. Middletown, with this squad wipe, will have enough points to fully secure first place. Zen with that PK right above them. Drops a nade on their head. It's a free 75 on that guy as he's roller looting a death box. Drops on him. Good shot connects there. Let's see if he gets a knock on the R301. And here on the side as they catch the solo. That's going to be East Canton taken out. Good shots coming out from the lifeline. They're not able to get the knock. And I don't think it's even going to matter. They're not going to get a chance as Middletown is looking down on Brookside. The first knock comes out onto the Octane. It's going to be 2 up. And, oh, the Bangalore gets put to 1 HP. Springfield Holland, if they get that knock, they have a chance here. They got to get an... It's a 3v3 for the win, but they are on that low ground. Good crack comes out on the height. That opens it. Can Connor Mess get a knock here? He's going to back up and try to bat. Middletown is going to elect to back up to the elevator shaft building. And they're just getting angled out now. Middletown doing a great job of angling them out. Springfield Holland not able to capitalize on the initial opening damage. Gets relegated to 1 to cover. Zen gets 2. It's just going to be 1 up. And that is Middletown A taking match number 4. And with that, they take the Esports Ohio High School Spring 2025 State Championship